The secret to a successful business, or what you're really selling. Sometimes we're struck by an idea that's so obvious that all you can think is, how the hell didn't I think of that before? Every good idea is a multi-stage process. For example, this is how the thinking in our team evolved over time. Stage 1. Why the hell do we keep chasing after people offline when the internet gives us access to millions of motivated prospects? A month passes and stage 2. Uh-oh, we're running out of money. If only someone had told us earlier that there's a way to advertise for free. By the way, can anyone explain to me why we're advertising a company's official website? Another month goes by and stage 3. Why am I trying to immediately rope people into our business? Maybe there's another way. And what are we really selling anyway? Long story short, after several months of thinking things over, we finally got it. What we realized was that the main thing we're selling isn't a product at all. We don't want you to waste a couple of months trying to figure out that the main things you're selling on your MLM business is, in fact, you. Lots of people have heard this before, but few actually understand what it means, much less how to put it into practice. A company may have people who can sponsor 10 to 15 people a month with ease, and others just barely manage to sponsor one new partner. What's the difference? Here's the simple truth. People won't join your team because of your great products, or because your company is debt-free and has the best compensation plan ever. They join for only one reason. They believe that you can help them achieve their goals, period. So the question to ask yourself is, how do I market myself to my target audience? How do you get people to want to line up behind you? It's a good question, but there aren't really any companies out there who will teach you that. What they generally tell you is, boost your confidence and people will follow you. It's good advice. It's just not clear how to put that advice into practice. In the first lesson, we discussed the first step towards creating a successful business. Can you remember it? It's to understand who your target audience is. There are 3 types of people who are primed to become your business partners. Firstly, people who are looking for the chance to make some extra money or start a business but who haven't quite figured out how to yet. Secondly, people who choose MLM as the business plan that best suits them. Thirdly and finally, people who are looking into your company specifically. Each category of people comes with its own questions and problems. For example, Group 1. What's the best kind of business? They aren't necessarily looking for MLM at this point. Where do I begin? Where can I get the fastest results? What are the pitfalls? How much money do I need to start the business? What courses should I take to ensure a successful launch? The second group asks, which company should I choose? What systems are out there for building a business? I've gotten some rejections. How do I promote my business on the internet? Which notable trainer should I start with, for example, Randy Gage or Danny Johnson? Where can I read reviews of different companies and systems? What should I do when I feel ready to throw in the towel? The third and final group may ask, how do I choose a mentor? What are my launch options? And which training programs are worthwhile? You got the idea. The easiest way to market yourself as an expert is to create content that will provide answers to your target audience's most pressing questions. If you have that kind of experience, start sharing it with people. We'll discuss how in an upcoming lesson. If you're just starting out, you have 2 options. You can interview someone with more experience, or you can hone your own skills by learning and by doing. If you want to attract 5 to 10 motivated prospects to your business every week, focus on increasing your market value. It's not that difficult to become an expert. All you need is to pass through these 5 simple steps. Step number 1. Choose a topic that you're interested in. For example, how to use video to attract prospects. Secondly, study free information on this topic. Try to put what you've learned into practice. The third step, take 1 to 2 paid training seminars on this topic. Apply what you've learned in practice. Number 4, in 1 week you'll know more about this topic than 80% of people on the internet. And the 5th step, share your experiences while you're studying and working, for example, on your blog. Choose another topic and repeat steps 1 to 5. The more you know, the more you can offer your prospects, and the more people will want to work with you to build their business. As Jim Rohn said, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. This is the simplest and quickest way to A. Boost your value in the market, and B. Bring in prospects who want to learn about this topic. Our partners regularly hear from people who have chosen them as their mentor. That's when business really becomes a joy, when you can pick and choose the prospects you really want to work with. Isn't that the dream of every networker? Okay, in the next lesson, we'll talk about how you can boost your presence on the internet so that dozens of motivated candidates can find you. Until tomorrow.